Did you start? Oh my God, Michael. All right, welcome to episode 9 of the podcast, the
Episode
Bacon and
9.
Legs podcast.
Yeah. Hello, bacon and leggers.
All right.
It's 2023. It's the second day
is
of it.
2023.
I feel the Hawkeye almost died.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I woke up just 'cause like Hawkeye's in critical condition. I'm like, dude, you didn't see that coming.
Michael, what is it, bro?
Dude.
Come on. Is he okay? Can you at least check he's okay if you make jokes first?
It said he was in critical but stable position and condition. So that could mean both.
Like, I mean, he's either fucked or...
So I'm guessing he was like about to die, but then they saved him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's good, at least. You need more Hawkeye stuff.
Yeah, that's what we needed. More Hawkeye stuff.
Like his name is Jeremy Renner, by the way, but
What about it? What about Jeremy Renner?
that's who Hawkeye is.
Oh,
Dude, are you for real?
well, oh,
What about Jeremy Renner? That's who Hawkeye is.
oh crap!
Didn't even know his name.
I knew it was Jeremy something. I just know he's Hawkeye.
What if they're like referred to Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye in the hospital?
Hawkeye died. Dude, Jeremy Renner's in the hospital. Who? Hawkeye.
Oh, no, no Hawkeye.
Ain't no big deal. It's just Hawkeye.
Wait, which one? Kate Bishop. Oh, okay.
My void storage settings are changing on September 1st. What does that mean?
No, you still got a while, so.
Yeah, it's on Twitch. Why did you change the void threshold from 14 to 7 days? Oh, so like, okay. So after we do our streams, they'll be up longer, I guess.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
About time.
Yeah, it could be up there even longer for people not to watch. All right, see you guys next week.
Oh, okay.
No. I have things written down. I gotta look at it. First, let's talk about football.
Again.
Crazy.
Right.
Well, we always gotta talk about football.
Yeah.
It happens every week. Tonight, the Bills are playing at Cincinnati.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so that's probably gonna be a good one.
Giants made playoffs.
Yeah, they clinched. They actually did it by themselves for the first time since 2017. It's been like 5 years since they've been in the playoffs.
By themselves? What do you mean?
Like, they didn't have to worry about, like, this team has to lose.
Oh,
this
yeah.
team. Like, they just won games for one.
Yeah.
They actually won some games.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Steelers still has a chance somehow.
We have a chance. The The Dolphins have to lose. And who's the other team has to lose? The Dolphins have to lose. And the Patriots have to lose.
So it could happen.
The Patriots are playing Buffalo at Buffalo.
Okay.
So, but Miami's playing the Jets. The Jets aren't horrible.
Isn't Steelers like 3-13?
3-13.
Aren't they like terrible?
No, we're like. I think we're like tied. Like we're like 8-8 or something.
Oh, I thought they were like 3-13.
No,
That's why.
How could you be 3-13?
That's why I was like, how? Like, whenever you first told me that, I was like, how? How the fuck?
I mean, they were like 2-6 at one point.
I was like, it doesn't make any sense. The record is so bad.
I don't know. Right now they are. I'm pretty sure they're 8-8. Yep, 8-8.
I could have swore
8-8, baby.
Imagine a 3-13 team having a chance in the playoffs.
Dude, it was a crazy game last night.
Was it good?
Oh yeah.
Who'd they play?
The Ravens at Baltimore.
Oh.
So it was like, and they beat us at home the other week, which we should have probably won because the friggin' like we kept them to 13 points and we couldn't score more than 13 points.
That sounds like the Steelers.
Yeah, it was stupid. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna guess the Dolphins play at the. Yep. Oh great, the Jets play at Dolphins.
The Jets good?
I mean, they a lot better than last year, so. But Miami doesn't seem like too hostile of an environment to play in.
No,
so.
unless I guess it depends on the place of Miami.
Miami, Florida.
Oh,
Did you not know that Miami was in Florida, Justin?
Oh, I thought it was in like California or something.
Gosh. But
Did the Giants? Do we know who we're playing?
no, they have to wait for
We
all
have to play the Eagles next, though.
Yeah, but that's just you've already made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to lose that bad.
The Eagles haven't been doing too good because they haven't had Jalen Hurts though.
LSU played in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl against Purdue.
What does that even mean?
Exactly.
The Cheez-It
And we beat
Citrus
them
Bowl.
63-7.
Bro, what a game.
That's why I was like, oh, we made a bowl game, cool. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be nothing, great. No, like, why would I watch that? Like, it's not gonna be a close game.
LSU lost.
No, LSU won 63-7 against Purdue. I was like, what a bowl game! Wow, that's great.
Hey,
Ohio State freaking lost.
Yeah, they lost to
Georgia. TCU and Georgia in the fucking championship. That's nuts.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Steeler game last night. It was crazy because the Ravens had the only touchdown, and they got it like right before the second half.
Yeah.
And it was such a bullcrap touchdown because they were about to just settle for they were about to settle for just 3, but the refs called this awful call on Cameron Hayward because there was it was like a run play. There was a big stop, and Cam Hayward's like on top of the pile, and he's trying to get off the pile, and this Ravens guy has his arm around like Cameron Hayward, like holding him down, and so Cameron like shoves off of him, and then this other Ravens guy like grabs him by the jersey and like pulls him back down.
Bruh.
Yeah, and then the ref called it on Cameron Hayward because he thought that he was just like shoving on people for no reason.
It was just like,
yeah. So then the next play, Ravens get like this pass touchdown. So it's like, I think it was like 10-3 at the half, and then. So, yeah, it was, like, a bunch of garbage. And then the Steelers, in, like, the last minute, like, 2 minutes, drove it down the field. Kenny Pickett made, like, some of the craziest passes I've ever seen. He was, like, slinging it into these, like, minuscule, like, boxes for his receivers to catch it. And they were
where was that all year?
I know, that's right. Well, you got to think, he probably didn't think he was going to play any games.
Yeah, true.
And then he gets tossed out there after not getting to really practice with
Who's
a lot
your starter again? I forget.
Mitchum.
That's right.
Trubisky. Yeah. The MVP.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so it's like he didn't think he was gonna play, and then he also didn't get a lot of like reps as with the starters and all that. So he had to warm up. He's a rookie, and now he's like yeah, we didn't get any other touchdowns yesterday, but come on, he's a kid. Plus, when you got our offensive coordinator calling the plays, it can only be so good.
Yeah.
Because literally in the last drive, before the last drive started, Kenny Pickett looked over the sideline, like up where Matt Canada was at, and was like, "I can't hear you," and is like, in his helmet. And then, like, Kenny just called all the plays, and it was like...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was...
Oh, so he took charge, like, completely.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
Why don't you have him do that more, apparently?
That's what it was like with Ben. Like, whenever Ben would make the calls, because it's like me and Madden. Like, I call a play, but I'm looking, I'm like, Justin's just going to rush me for, like, on run, so I'm just going to throw it off to this person.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it didn't work against Jacob, though.
I kind of figured, yeah.
Yeah, Jacob just had a guy, like, right in the middle the whole time, and he picked me off, like, 2 times.
Well, Jacob knows how to... I just play the game.
Yeah, Jacob's over there, like...
Try-harding, yeah.
Yeah, Jacob got so upset because yesterday I bought the Switch over to my parents' house, and we played 1-2 Switch, smoked him at that. He was getting mad at Mario Kart because your controllers have, like, a lot of, like, drift. Yeah. I'm getting mine fixed at Collins Tech.
Yeah.
So,
Collins Tech's a sponsor. No.
We'll sponsor them. They can sponsor us by editing our videos.
Yeah.
But back to the game.
No, isn't Jacob like a tryhard in every sports game?
He's tryhard for everything. He doesn't like losing.
Oh, you don't like losing either.
Yeah, but he really doesn't. Well, I don't know. What? Yeah, don't break my freaking Batman up there. No. But like, it was fun. But Yeah, and then Kenny Pickett, like, drove us down the field with some crazy passes, and, like, all of our players are just making these awesome catches. Like, every pass, it looked like he passes it, and it looks like...
they should fire the offensive coordinator, just have Kenny Pickett do everything.
I don't know why they didn't just fire him, and then let freaking Mike Tomlin just call the plays. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's been head coach for 80 years. So.
Yeah, like, what's the coach do? Like,
yeah,
right,
honestly, yeah.
Okay, you got the offensive coordinator coach. You got the defensive coordinator coach. You got the special teams coach. What is the coach doing? Just walking around like, good job,
yeah,
guys,
that's a good question. I don't know, like, what.
I guess
like,
it just makes, like, the big play calls where it's like, are we going to go for it on 4th down? Yeah, I guess.
Like, yeah, and then what? The offense coordinator is like, all right, we're going to run this. And then.
Yeah. It's like, are we going to go for it on 4th down? Well, we're on our side of the field, so probably not. Like, probably just punt it. We got Presley, big, thick thighs, Harvin. But yeah,
That's a beefy punter, man.
Dude, it was so funny though.
Like,
the other day, I was looking at pictures of like our team getting on the like plane and all that, and I'm like, I love my team. Like, they're all so swaggy and cool. Like, they're all like so young and just like fun. It's like, I love them all.
I love them all.
Yeah, I love them.
Oh, the Penguins lost against the Bruins.
Yeah, the Winter Classic. I just brought it up to you before this, so we didn't have to talk about it.
That's a shame.
I was gonna watch. Okay, so I was about to watch it. I woke up. I was like, oh, they play at 2 because I thought they played later in the day. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go drop off my rent check. Go over to my parents' house. Mom made soup. She wanted me to have
soup.
So I picked up some soup.
Yeah.
Came back here. I was like, I forget what I was doing, but I was like scrambling to get like everything set up. And then, like, I was, like, streaming it to the TV from this, like, third world app.
Yeah.
That, like, lets me watch everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, awesome. I'm, like, sitting down. I got to watch, like, the whole, like, opening ceremony for it. And it was, like, really cool. I was like, yes, yes. And then, like, 2 minutes after the puck drops, the app crashes. And I'm like, no.
Oh, no.
No. And I'm like trying to, like, okay, maybe I just have to give it a second. So I, like, close out of everything, open it back up. Still can't find the footage. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, well, maybe ESPN, maybe ESPN Plus, that thing I pay for every year.
Yeah.
Maybe that will have no.
How? It's the Winter Classic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All it had was a bunch of crappy college games on there.
God.
I hate ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus is
sounds like a waste of time.
It sounds like a waste of money, is what it sounds like, because I can't watch football games on it because,
Why?
Because, Fox owns some of the games, CBS owns some of the games,
ESPN's like the sport thing.
Why that's what I'm saying. Okay, and I'm like, well, maybe, hockey's different because, NFL's a big thing. So, like, maybe I could just watch all the basketball and baseball and... Well, I'm not going to watch baseball.
Yeah, no one's
but maybe I could watch all the hockey and basketball I want or whatever. No, like, only, like, one of the games a night are on ESPN Plus. And it's like, well, what about the Penguins game? Nope, you have to have a cable provider. If I had a cable provider, then I wouldn't be using ESPN Plus!
That's the point.
Oh, my gosh, it makes me so mad. I'm like, what a stupid app.
90% of America streams now. Like, why are we, still using cable?
It's like, oh... Well, you can't watch, this one Penguins game, but you could watch the Syracuse Buffalo play the Mississippi Mud Dogs or something.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care.
In the Progressive All-State Bowl.
Yeah. In the friggin' Amelia Earhart Dust Bowl or something. Like, yeah. It's like, dude, I don't care.
The Ted Nugent Stormtrooper Bowl.
Yeah, it's like, well, what about the Winter Classic? Like the biggest, like, normal season game in hockey.
Yeah,
nope. Okay,
that's dumb.
That's cool. Awesome.
That's actually infuriating.
Dude, I felt like Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. I was like, very nice. I was like, awesome.
Yeah, because like Winter Classic is like
the game.
It's like it's the same caliber as like the playoffs or like the Stanley Cup.
Well, it's like a primetime game basically. It's like the London games. It's like the London games. Even though those ones mean nothing. Like,
right? Yeah, but
man, I'd love to. It's like football in another country. Wow. Like, no.
Well, there's some fans in London that love NFL.
Yeah, but it's like, what's special about it?
Nothing.
Like, what's really cool about the Winter Classic? They all wear really cool jerseys.
It's outside. It's snowing. Well, sometimes.
Yeah. I thought they'd have it at night, but they didn't. It was weird.
Oh.
Yeah, they had it at 2. It's like, why?
Dude, I love it when it snows, and I'm like watching that game like yes, snow.
Yeah, like they had like the whole stadium all like crazy looking and
Yeah.
stuff, and I was like, yes, this is so cool. And they had it at Wrigley Field, like the stadium that's like 110 years old, and like presidents have like given speeches there.
It's like ESPN's Plus, like no,
Yeah, it's like no, thank you. No.
it's not that big of a deal. It's okay.
Yeah. But you can watch these two crappy college teams
Yeah.
play for nothing.
Literally, and play for nothing. Like,
Awesome. I already hate college football. Now I gotta watch two teams.
like they put LSU and Purdue together. LSU's ranked 17. Yeah, sure, they're low, but Purdue is like not even in the same like region, like as skill, and is like so no wonder why they beat them 63-7. That's why I was like, oh, I got a bowl game, sweet LSU, let's go. Oh, I'm not watching that. Like, is this gonna be a blowout? Like,
I mean,
what's the point?
That's part of the fun. I mean, it's fun, but it's like, you know, some
The
people.
Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, whatever that means.
Dude, I saw the
like,
freaking Cheez-It mascot. I'm like, what the heck is that?
like LSU started out terrible and then great and then lost one game. They went down all the way. Like,
Yeah, if you're not like Ohio State,
Alabama.
Michigan, Alabama, or Georgia, get out of here.
TCU's not doing bad though.
Yeah, dude, I remember like
I hope they win that national championship.
whenever WVU does good, it's like, oh, they're undefeated. They're still ranked like number 14.
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
It's really weird. Like they're most definitely pick and choose and they know it.
Well,
like,
I will give it to them. They probably aren't. Expecting them to do very good for the rest of the season. They're probably waiting for them to fall at one point.
yeah. But
So
even
it
then,
makes
like,
sense.
if WVU is like let's say they're undefeated somehow, right?
Yeah.
They should be ranked like next to Ohio State or like Alabama.
Yeah.
Like,
but I think it also depends on the teams they play too. Because WVU.
Dude, Ohio State plays. Let me look this up real quick. Let me tell you who Ohio State plays and who Alabama plays, bro. They play next to. Isn't WVU in the Big Ten?
They're in like the Big 12.
Yeah, that's like the fucking league, and Ohio.
Well, Big 10 is the league.
Oh
But,
well,
like,
either way.
I think they're like it's like the SEC is like the like minor league of college.
SEC. That's where Alabama's from.
Is that what they play in currently?
Yeah.
Well, aren't they in the Big 10 too?
No, Alabama's SEC, bro.
What the?
So is LSU.
Yeah, I don't care about college.
No, let me tell you. If you know any of these teams, all right. All right. LSU, obviously.
Yeah.
Utah State.
I think I've heard of them.
Okay. Texas, you've heard.
Yeah.
UL Monroe.
Nope.
They beat them 63-7.
That sounds like a team.
High school team.
Yeah, I was just saying that sounds like a team we'd play in lacrosse.
Vanderbilt.
Bruh, what the?
Arkansas.
I think we went to high school with someone with that last name.
Austin, PA. Yeah.
Austin, Pennsylvania. Never even heard of it. Bro, that sounds like whenever we went to Youngstown, I was like, there's a college up here?
Ohio
The
State.
Youngstown Penguins? What the?
Ohio State. All right.
Never heard of them.
Arkansas State. Toledo.
Oh, I know Toledo. The Toledo Rockets.
They suck.
Deontay
They beat them 77-21.
Yeah, but Deontay Johnson's from there.
Arkansas State. Wisconsin, they suck this year. Rutgers suck.
Yeah,
Michigan State sucked.
they've sucked ever since they stopped getting
Iowa
Watt brothers.
sucks this year. Northwestern sucked this year. Indiana, Maryland. Like, come on. And you're telling me WVU doesn't belong in the top like West Virginia plays actually decent teams.
Yeah.
Like,
it's to build it up, to be like, go look at this team. They've beat all these teams that mean nothing. They play West Liberty.
Maybe they don't play them. They good team. They played Pitt, which was good this year. Kansas, which they lost against. Towson, which I thought was just a lacrosse team. I didn't know they were.
Towson.
Virginia Tech, Texas, Baylor, Texas Tech, TCU. TCU's a tough team. Man, West Virginia sucks. What the heck? They lost like almost all their games, dude. I hate it. Like college, I like watching college football. If it's two ranked teams, like if it's like Ohio State versus like John Marshall, like I'm not gonna watch that. Like
the Ohio State version, I think they played Michigan, was a pretty crazy game.
That's always a crazy game.
Dude,
every
Ohio
year.
State has this weird fetish where they hate the M, like the letter M.
M or N?
M.
Oh.
So like they have like the mess hall. They will like the students will go around and like etch out the M, so it's just the S hall.
Because Michigan, that's their like rival, man. They hate each other.
Well, you know, probably Michigan's probably not getting around their campus like no O's. I will not see an O.
No
here.
states.
Yeah. We're just Michigan now, not Michigan State or whatever they're called. I don't even care.
It's Michigan.
It's college.
Michigan Wolverines.
I hate college. I didn't like going to college. I don't like watching college. Boom, suck it.
I will say like sometimes college football is more intense though. Like it depends like on the fan, of course. But like if you're watching a national champion and it's someone who like TCU hasn't been there since forever. Like I haven't seen them since I was born, like into this world in the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Like when was TCU's last national championship appearance?
I don't know. Why are you asking?
All right, cool. I guess I'll just go fuck myself. What's TCU's?
Justin tried to ask his phone, but his phone is mentally ill.
Championship appearance. All right, cool.
Maybe Chris could just type it in.
I am. Okay, so their last playoff appearances was this year.
All right, that's pretty
Claimed national titles 1935 and 1938.
Bro.
Unclaimed national titles in 2010.
Bro, that's back when TVs was in black and white.
Yeah, dude. Like, so I hope they win. They deserve it so bad. Like, I don't care about Georgia is so overrated. Alabama is so overrated. Ohio State is so overrated. Like.
The Ohio State is so
Ohio State can go fuck itself.
The Ohio State.
Dude, they're so overrated. TCU deserves it. If they don't win, I'll riot. I'm just happy that I was alive for LSU to win one because I was pumped up when they won that shit. I was in the car watching it in like 144p because I had no Wi-Fi. They beat Clemson. I was like, yes! I was so happy, dude. When freaking Burrows was in there, oh my gosh.
Burgers?
Yeah. Then he went to Cincinnati and wasted all of his talent.
So, do you scroll on TikTok a lot?
Occasionally. I just look at women, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right. Have you seen like the TikToks of the TikTok lives of people like arguing about stuff? Mm-mm. It is so like, it's such like clout chasing stuff. Like, that's where I found like the one where the guy's like, spanking your child is abuse. Spanking your child, like, because
I don't think it is.
Yeah, because some people will be like,
spanked.
Yeah, and then people are like, the people that are saying that, obviously you are messed up. You think spanking is okay. It's like, no.
It's not like we're beating our children to death. We're just spanking their ass once.
Yeah, because you gotta think, when they're at that young of an age, like, words mean nothing.
Exactly.
You have to train their brain to, like, you know, like, when they do something bad, that a bad impulse will happen. Yeah. But this guy was like, what you should do is, whenever your child is doing something bad, you should sit down and have a talk to them about their feelings, and then like, so like if they make a mess on the wall, help them clean it. It's like, no,
they made the fucking mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go beat the out of them.
No, like what kind of mindset is that?
I don't know.
If your children kill somebody, just cover up the murder.
Yeah, no.
I remember when I got spanked once. I was never bad ever again.
And then he's like, "Do you go around hitting other people in public? Like, they're normal people. I mean, they're grown adults. I can tell them, don't do that. Like, you know. It's crazy. It's almost like, you know, adults could be talked to and children can't.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he's trying to like belittle people. Like, you can't come up with a better solution than just to hit them. It's like, because they're kids. Like, how am I gonna sit down with like a 2-year-old and have like a conversation? Yeah, you shouldn't have beat our cat to death because,
yeah.
Like, no, I'm gonna be like, freaking cat, like, idiot.
Look at the cat. Look at that.
All right, put the dead cat in a bag and put it in the trash can. Like,
yeah,
oh my gosh.
Bruh.
Yeah, and then like this one chick was talking about how, oh, my son will like hit his head off of the wall when he doesn't get his way, so I just have to like hold him in my arms, but then he will try to scratch my face, and the other day he drew blood.
That sounds like you should literally beat the fuck out of
Yeah, it sounds like you should
self-defense.
yeah, like fight that thing.
That's a demon, not a child.
Yeah, I don't. It's like, oh my gosh, and then and like people were coming on there and like agreeing with him, and then he would go, thanks, but I don't want to have people on here that agree with me. He's like, I want to have people that will. Like, it's like, dude, you idiot. Like, like you can't pick and choose your fans. What the heck, man? I mean, we do it, but no. No, it's like, dude, come on.
That's lame.
Shouldn't that be like a good thing? Like, oh, maybe these people will have something to bring to the table. But no, you're just like, I think I'd rather argue with people.
He probably got beat once and was like, "This is my redemption arc."
Yeah, like I'm gonna go on TikTok and I'm gonna tell everyone that spanking is the devil, or something. And then like I'll see ones where people are like, "Prove to me God's real. Prove to me God's real." It's like obviously, like you're
Just
on
look
here.
it up.
What?
Just look up. There's facts you can look up.
but yeah, it's like, dude, it doesn't matter because people like that, like I can bring them like all the evidence they want, and then they'll just be like, well, what
They'll
about?
just deny it.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's like I hate you.
It's like prove it. Okay, here's proof. No, not that proof.
All right, well, here's the proof of this. Well,
this is a little far fetched.
Yeah. like the other day, I saw a thing that it was like scientists have discovered that all humans originated in Africa or something. And it's like, and then I looked at the article, or like what they had online about it, and it was just like, scientists have pinpointed that humans came from Africa 30,000 to 40,000 years ago. And I'm like, that's cool, but what did they find that said that? Like,
yeah, honestly,
were they just like, oh look, here's a little sign that says humans came from. And then, like, people like me are, like, over here, like, okay, so here's, like, all this evidence and, like, all this historical stuff. Yeah, but... It's like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, but if he's real, why doesn't he show up? It's
yeah,
well, here's why. Like,
I'll show up you over there.
I know. You proved it, though.
Yeah.
You told me everything.
Yeah, you're like, why didn't God just order me a pizza right now? I'm like, I don't know. God doesn't have himself.
I'm pretty hungry, so why doesn't he just, like, conjure up a pizza like he conjured up the fucking earth?
I'm a good person. Why do I have cancer? Like, God doesn't control that. Like, I don't know. You smoke 12 packs of cigarettes a day. Like, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't get those people who are like, well, if God's so real, why do I die? And it's like, well, I mean, because you age. Like...
This 12-year-old got in a car crash with their drunk parent driving, and they died.
Is God real?
Yeah, how is it their fault? Like, freaking awful parents, like...
They spanked their kid. Nah.
Yeah, God saw that they were spanking their kid, so God was like, well, they have to die, and so does their kid. So. God's fair, what can I say?
Yeah. Oh, man. That's funny.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. People are like, are they Christian? Are they atheists? I don't know.
There's something.
Yeah, I'll do what I want. I'll say what I want, and I'll keep you guessing.
McKenna said hi.
Hello, McKenna.
Oh, let me get on a video.
No, hello, McKenna. We're doing stuff. Quit talking to your boyfriend.
No, wait, say it again.
McKenna, Justin's doing something. Quit talking to your boyfriend. Oh, yeah, did we talk? You know about what happened to Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
You think he did it?
Yeah.
Did what, though?
The human trafficking.
You think he was doing that?
Yeah, it's an alpha move. Why wouldn't he? No, I don't know.
He already thinks criminal property, so why wouldn't he? Like,
I mean, nothing's came out yet, has it?
Well, that was what first was said, and then apparently the Romanian government or Romanian police officers...
Oh, is that where it was?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
They were like, hey, apparently it was for money laundering.
Oh?
Yeah, so I'm like...
So where did the human trafficking come from?
I don't know. Apparently these two chicks were, like, missing under their, like, possession or something. I don't know.
So they just labeled it as human trafficking?
I guess. I mean, you're holding people against their will is probably human trafficking.
Oh, you didn't say that. You said they went missing.
Yeah, and they took them, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not Andrew Tate. I don't human traffic. I don't know how that works. I see humans in traffic all the time. I don't see what's so bad about that.
I see. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, look at all these human traffickers. Humans trafficking.
Why is Andrew Tate arrested right now?
Bro,
These guys do it every day.
Yeah, I've seen humans trafficked in church. You know? But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was funny though. I saw a clip. He was getting escorted out of like his mansion or whatever, and he was like, the Matrix has captured me or something. I was like, what? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You think
to
he
him.
lost any followers?
I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, it's a bunch of incels. So
I feel like all the people that are following now are in it to win it. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of like I mean, I don't think every internet personality is real, obviously. So
Like
Andrew Tate
like
could
a persona.
be. Yeah. So Andrew Tate might be just a normal dude, like under all that.
But I love.
Well, look at Liver King.
Never met him.
Liver King.
I don't
the
know
guy who eats like liver.
Oh yeah.
He's on steroids.
Oh.
And his whole gimmick was that he didn't use steroids and he's now natural and he used the caveman style. But it turns out he's using steroid. Like so.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I like to think Andrew Tate's actually like that. Like this guy is just.
Yeah.
He is like.
Probably.
He is like I'm in it to win it, and like, I will die by what I say. Like, you can
probably.
I can sit there and be like, he'll be like, rape is good,
Isn't he?
and then you know you'll be like, well, it's not because you know bad things can happen, and you know you're not supposed to do that. And he'll be like, well, I don't think so.
Yeah, and that's
and
it.
It's like
that's the whole that's the whole argument.
Well, it's like every internet person, you know, they think they're right about everything. And you can't change your mind. Like I could be like, hey, if you get shot in the head, you'll die. Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think I might survive.
I think in World War II, people got shot in the head and they lived, so I'm not sure about that. You know? I remember seeing.
Can we have Andrew Tate on the show?
What?
Can we have Andrew Tate on the show?
Dude, I wish. That'd be awesome. Dude, I'd be like, Andrew Tate, give me some of that. But did you see the video that he responded to that one chick about the 16-year-old like save the world activist lady? So like this woman was getting into like an argument with Andrew Tate online, and she's like 16 years old. Yep. And Andrew Tate was like, "Well, I have all these cars with all these high emission engines and stuff." And then he was like, "Send me your email, and I will tell you all about my cars." And then she did like a small dick joke at him. And then he did like a video response. No. He did a video response. He's sitting there in like a kimono, smoking a cigar. Jesus. And these pizza boxes are like awfully conveniently angled in front of the camera. So like you can see all angles of the pizza box and like the name and all that. And it's like, why are those pizza boxes just so perfectly in the shot there? And then apparently that's what the Romanian police used to like find him.
What?
Yeah, because they saw that the pizza boxes was from like a Romanian pizza parlor or something, so they knew he was in Romania.
That's how they figured it out?
Yeah. And I'm like, that's kind of suspicious though that he had those, because if you look at the video, like they're very perfectly angled. It's like,
so like you're saying like he wanted to be found?
I don't know about that, but it just felt kind of weird. Like it's like, you know, if I like took a video and like, you know, casually I'd have my drink like my thing like this, Justin, you know, like, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
But like it's like he had it angled like this, like perfectly, like I don't. Yeah, like look.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was just like, you know, it's like if I was doing that and yeah, like look how perfectly those are like in shot though.
Yeah, no, he's an idiot. Yeah.
Like
he might just be dumb.
I don't know. It just seems like it's too perfectly set up.
It's Inside Edition, so like they're all over this.
It's like I don't know.
Jerry's Pizza. That doesn't seem very Romanian.
Jerry's Pizza. Yes. It's like if I had it's like
how the fuck do they look at Jerry's Pizza and be like, Romania? Of course.
I guess there's a Jerry's Pizza in Romania. But it's like if I did some kind of like try to make some kind of casual like video of myself, and then I have like my gunship like perfectly in place in front of the camera where you can like read everything on it and see everything. It's like,
oh my god, yes.
What?
Law and Crime Network are following it. Let's go.
What even is that?
They followed the freaking the Johnny Depp case, so they're gonna follow this until the end. I will be watching it every day now.
Free my boy Andrew Tate. He may be disrespectful of women, but he ain't done nothing wrong besides money laundering and all that.
Money laundering should be legal.
No. Dude, that's how freaking crimes are committed.
Nah, here's what I'm saying. Okay.
Because it's like me and you are selling cocaine, which we are not. Disclaimer: we are not selling cocaine right now.
We definitely aren't.
Justin.
No, we're not.
And then it's like, well, how are we making all this money? Well, we'll just open up like a furniture store, and they just be like, "That's how we make our money. Is this furniture?" That's how Al Pacino, or not Al Pacino. Sorry, what's the
Al Capone?
Yeah, Al Capone.
Al Pacino.
I think it was Al Capone did that.
Yeah, he used washing machines and stuff. He used laundromats.
Money laundry matting?
He did. He used laundromats.
Wow, interesting.
That's why it's called money laundering. He made it.
Wow, cool.
But here's the thing. Why wouldn't you open a restaurant? And then, like, you've seen Breaking Bad?
I didn't see everything.
Damn it.
At all. You can tell me.
Well, there's a point where Gus.
Yep.
He doesn't launder the money, but he uses the drugs to put them in like the batter, and then ships them off to wherever they go. And laundering the money that way.
Yeah. Neat.
So yeah.
So it's like they try to be all inconspicuous about it.
That would be smart.
I don't know. Maybe Andrew Tate will tell us how he did it.
Mattress stores.
Mattress stores?
Mattress stores are a big one too.
Yeah.
I think drugs should be illegal.
Justin.
I'm just saying, like, put like a limit on it. You know what I mean? Like get a test subject, right?
Oh my gosh.
And like figure out how much drugs can kill you, and then just limit off to like half of that, and then just prescribe it. Like let's say like
why do you want cocaine prescribed? Because I like the way it makes me feel. All right, here you go.
I mean that's how they did with weed. They went to doctors and they were like, "I like how it feels," and they go, okay, "Here's your weed card." That's exactly what they did. Like
it's not South Park, Justin. Come on.
That's literally what they did.
Kinda, but you know.
Like this comedian and this is a true story.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I had to make up an excuse to get my weed card, and he said my eyes hurt. So he's like, okay, here you go. And then this guy, like after him, he's like, yeah, that's like the way it feels. And he gave him that shit, and he's like, what? So like he made up like a good excuse to get the weed card, and then this dude goes, I just like it, and he's like, oh, here you go. So I mean, dude, like just get the test subject, right? like let's say a dime bag of Coke, like gives you that good high. Just prescribe that much.
So you get like a weekly amount.
Well, not even weekly. That'd be insane.
Oh.
Like, cause I mean, the more
you can overdose on it though.
That's what I'm saying. The more you do, you have to double it to get the effect.
Yeah. So
like, let's say you smoke. I don't know.
You're killing me here, Justin.
Just listen, okay?
I'm listening. You're like, oh well, you have to double it so they can get high.
Like, okay,
and you give them so much that they die.
See?
Oh my gosh.
You know how
somebody's been smoking too much crack.
You know how acid works, right? Like the tab, like on your tongue, like how they put it on your tongue.
Yeah.
So let's say you do that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you do it all the time. Eventually, your brain gets used to it. So you have to do 2 now. Mm-hmm. And then you do 3, and then 4, and eventually, like, you know, you die. But like, if you do it like once a month, not even once a month, like once every like 3 months.
Yeah, but guess what? People like doing it more than once a month.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just don't.
Oh, okay. Hey, everyone out there who has a smoking addiction, just don't. Also, everyone who like has any addiction ever, just don't. You know?
Just don't. It's so
also,
easy.
if you have cancer, just don't.
Okay, well, you can't really control that, but.
Okay, I guess you're right.
Yeah, like, you can't really. That's in fate's hands.
Yeah, but you know, everyone who likes doing bad things, just don't.
Just don't do it.
It's not good for you.
Look at Andrew Tate. Look, it's not good for you.
Yeah. People who like to rape, just rape like once a week.
No,
maybe.
okay. Well,
it's not good for you.
That's a very bad thing.
Oh.
Drugs are okay.
Just
sometimes.
Shut up.
It depends on the drug.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what else I got written down. I had another dream if you want to hear about it.
Sure. I hope my mom doesn't see this and think I do drugs all the time.
I don't know. Look at you.
No, I don't do drugs ever.
I don't know about
that. Only one I do is alcohol. And that's like once every year.
But yeah, I had a weird dream.
I was waiting for you to start.
I had a weird dream last night that you, JR, and 2 other guys came over. One of them we both know. The other one was like someone you met from like work or something. I don't know. Yeah. But either way, he showed up and he had a knife and he was like being like real weird about it. Like he was like throwing it at me and stuff. And then he like He just kept doing that, and I'm like, dude, you have to stop, or I'm kicking you out of my house. And he didn't stop, so I kicked him out of my house. And like, I was watching him from the window, like making sure he doesn't do anything sketch. And I saw him like he transformed into like a mech.
What? Like
Yeah.
a transformer?
Kinda. It was like his body and head was still there, but his arms turned into like mech things, and he started like attacking the house. So I had to call like the police, and I was like, "Hey, there's a guy attacking my house."
They just roll up. No.
Yeah,
Like,
and and like they came over, and like apparently it was like a big like it was like almost like a heist or something. Like there's a lot of people involved in attacking my house or something. And I remember like walking around the house and like watching the cops like arrest everybody, and they were like threatening me like to arrest me because they thought I was like what?
In on it?
Not in on it, but they thought I was like obstruction of justice. Where I was,
What does that mean?
it's like whenever, I think that's what it's called. It's like whenever you get in the cops' way, like where they can't do their job.
Okay. At your house though.
Well, it's funny. And then I was like, but I called you guys, and they're like, we don't need you right now. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, it was weird. It felt a lot more intense in my dream. I also had another dream last night. What was it?
Bro, how do you dream? I never dream.
Dude, I dream all the time.
My sleep was a blank slate the entire time.
Dude, I had another weird dream last night. I can't think of it though, but I think it was like hockey related or something. I can't remember.
Playing shell.
I wish I would write down my dreams. It'd be wild.
Oh, I was gonna tell you something.
Man, it's crazy. Tell me closer to the microphone.
Oh yeah. I get comfy, bro.
Yeah, you're like. Well, if you could lean back, bring it with you.
I forget. Damn it.
Oh, jeez. Here we go again.
Did I ever tell you about the story of me and JR in a crack house?
No.
All right. Here we go. All right. So me and JR had this mutual friend. Well, JR knew him first. I'm not going to say his name. We'll call him freaking
Gerald.
We'll call him Gerald. So we met Gerald. JR met Gerald first. We brought him over to my house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had like this like weird vocal thing he did. So like he showed me, and I was like, okay, whatever. Like I just kind of like. So we brought him in the Thunderbirds when we were playing at the time, and Jared was like, "Why don't we let him on stage for the last song?" And I was like, "He doesn't even know any of the like. What do you mean?"
Oh my god.
He's like, "Come on, it'd be cool." I was like, I mean, "Whatever. We're not really like doing anything with it." So I was like, "Whatever." So he gets on there. We find out afterwards, bro. Afterwards, he was in jail for domestic.
I think I remember this, but let's go on.
He was in jail for domestic, right? And so Anne Marie,
Domestic what though?
like violence,
Like
like
beating his
on a
wife or
woman.
something?
Yeah,
Oh.
he pushed a woman out of a moving car and choked her. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So Anne Marie, who was like, she was a good friend of ours, and she's like, you need to get out. And I was like looking at him. I'm looking at JR. I'm like, dude, what's going on? She's like, we know what you did. You need to get out. I'm like, JR, what the hell did you just do to us? I'm like, are we like public enemy number one now? Like, what have you done? Like, so he leaves, and I'm like,
Did JR know?
no,
Okay.
none of us did.
Okay.
So I was
Not
like,
even him?
well, I mean, I
I don't know what I did.
I think he knew, but no, we looked him up. His mugshot was there and everything. But
Bruh.
he so I was just like looking around, like, are we still like good? Like, we're not gonna get shot or anything. And Caden, who's a good friend, he goes, "Oh, you guys are cool. You didn't know." I was like, "Oh, thank the fucking Lord." Like, oh my god. But before all that, we went to his house, man. Broken window. Freaking. The only source of heat was a stove. Half the lights didn't work.
Man, it's hot in here. Let me turn the stove up.
Yeah. Wait.
What?
It means it's cold in here. Let me turn the stove up.
Shut up. Get on with your story. Get on with the story.
So like broken mirror, like shit everywhere, and you know, it's just I smoked with him.
Whoa.
Dumb.
Whoa.
And
It was probably laced.
well, it was JR, so I trusted him, but I don't know. but he had this. His house was a fucking mess, and there was this like blood spot on the wall, and I was like, "Hey, Gerald." I was like, what's that, man? He goes, "Oh, it's my ex's period blood," and I'm like,
What?
"Yeah." I was like, "I'm sorry."
Was it like a big spot or?
It was like, I don't even know, man. Like, it was,
tell me when to stop.
Like it was like that.
Oh,
Like it wasn't huge, but I was like,
how'd it get up there?
yeah, but
Hey, Gerald.
yeah, like
Is
so,
like projectile period or like?
so I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, man. I'm like, why? He goes, we felt like doing it. I'm like, you're literally insane. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Bruh.
So like,
No way.
it was terrible. So like, like he was cool at the time because I don't know what did at the point. So like I was like, whatever. He's all right. He's just weird. He's just insane. Like
He's quirky.
Everyone has that crazy friend. Like
Yeah,
like,
that happens.
So like, and then before all that, we were driving around, and he takes the wheel, bro, and like just starts doing this in the back seat. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what are you doing, man? He's like, what? I was like, what do you mean, what? I'm like, we're at Grand View. Like, what? We're gonna die if you go anywhere besides the road. Like, what are you doing? Like, so like,
He's like, you ever just get tired of living?
literally. So I told JR, I'm like, I'm dropping him. You can be friends with him, I don't care. But like, I'm not talking to him anymore after we figure out the whole domestic thing. So he's like, whatever, man. I'm like, what do you mean, whatever, man?
JR
like,
said that?
yeah.
Bro, JR.
Like,
JR,
so then,
on.
like, I mean, like, I was like, I don't care what you do, bro, but I am not talking to him anymore. Like, that
Does
is.
JR still hang out with Gerald?
He did one point afterwards, and he told me about it. And I was like, why? He's like, I had no one to smoke with, and I'm like,
Anyone but
like, so then I'm not. I knew the woman that he did the things to,
Yeah.
and I didn't know because like I had a crush on her at one point, and I started talking to her, and like. And I didn't know that was the person that he did that to. So I was just like...
Hey, you ever met my friend Gerald?
yeah, like... I was just like, bruh, like... What the hell? And then he got out of jail. And she took him back. Got arrested again for domestic. I'm like, dude, like, you can't even feel bad for these people. Like, like they're just dumb. Like,
yeah, it's like, sure, why not?
But yeah, man.
I'm sure he
like,
changed.
Like, it was rough. It was a rough spot during. I was just like, and he hit me up. He's like, "Are we still cool?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, like absolutely not.
The one
like,
time Justin wasn't fake.
Yeah, like, dude, I like beating up women is where I like that is not cool, bro. Like, and she wasn't like she was not capable of defending herself at all. Like she was a small girl. Like, and this dude, I mean, clearly, like, was bigger than her because she wasn't that big to begin with. Like, I was like, dude, what a dick.
What a great way to end the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Well, dude, great way to end it. Talking about domestic abusers. Awesome.
Well, I mean, like, it wasn't funny at the time, but you look back and like, oh, great, we let a fucking guy beat women on the stage with us. That's awesome. Like, yeah, that happened.
I'm trying to think of a good way to end this. What's a song we can sing?
I don't know. Hey there, boys and girls.
No, we're not.
Giant fucking laser part. Holy shit.
Let's sing "Joy to the World," but then we just mumble through the rest of it. So like.
Joy
to the world, the Lord All right.
Joy. Yeah, all right.
There's a happy end.
Drink W.
We're just like Deshaun Watson. We like to end it on a happy ending.
I tried to get away from that stuff.
It's different. It's Deshaun Watson. You think it's consent? How do you get a girl to do that to you, and then they be
I don't
like,
even know what happened.
"Yeah, Next time on the podcast, we figure out what Deshaun Watson really did.
Drink Dubby. Use code Bacon and Legs for 10%
This
off.
episode was sponsored by Dubby. We love Dubby. Dubby gave Master some money. It's good stuff. I drink it. I do drink it a lot. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah. My favorite is the sludge one.
Yeah, I love sludge. I love slag. Every video game has
Dubby
slag.
Slime?
What?
Dubby Slime? The apple one. I like
Yeah,
that one.
Apple one.
The green apple one.
Yeah. Use code Bacon and Legs in all caps. Get 10% off. It'll help us out. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys next week on episode 10. Woo! We've already done 10 hours of this. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I guess we have.